Alrighty. You hear me good? I think you can hear me good. Let me grab my chair. Hold on. Oh, man. Alright. Let me wipe this sucker off. Hold on. What's up, Tim Miner? How's it going? What's up, Blue? What's up, Stephen Ward? How's it going? So, I'm going to start off by having a little talk with you guys. Here, I should probably light these up. Light them up for you guys. And, yeah. Gonna have a little chat about the Airbrush Rendezvous. Here, let's dim the lights so you guys can see. Just a little better. Alright. Should I sit in the front? Should I sit in the back? In the back is fine. Okay. So, what an amazing event, honestly. Oh my god, it was freaking amazing. Let's see here. Is that chat not working? Oh yeah, it's working. What's up, James? How's it going? What's up, Scott? How you doing? How you doing? Howdy, howdy. What's up, Heather? So yeah, quick chat, and just gotta kind of thank a few people and just go over a talk over the whole event and everything, and yeah, and then I'll walk you guys through and show you guys the stuff that I bought, the swag, the memorabilia, and everything that's here on the table. Obviously, we got our light up Luminor panels, which was the main reason we made it down to the event. And yeah, oh my god, guys, it was freaking amazing. It was like everything I could have like ever thought of or expected. Or I hate saying expected because it makes it feel like I needed that, it was supposed to happen. No. Oh my god, it was freaking crazy. So, for those of you guys that still don't know, went down to the Airbrush Rendezvous down at Coast Airbrush. They run a 4-day event of teaching airbrush classes, pinstripe classes, lowrider like art, and Luminor. Like, they had everything. And it was honestly really overwhelming. Just walking in the door of that place is like, yeah, at this point I have to say that every airbrush artist out there, any airbrush artist, you know, if you feel like you're worth 5 cents of your skin, you're gonna have to make the pilgrimage to Mecca, the Mecca of airbrushing, and you're gonna have to do it at least once in your life. Even if you don't go take a class, I would just recommend just going and visiting Coast and getting your feet in that door and just checking out what a custom art emporium mega place is, and you need to experience it for yourself. That's pretty much all I can say. That's like Coast in general, like just going to Coast and the building, the place. Everybody must go at least once in your life. I highly recommend it if you can make it to one of the Airbrush Rendezvous. Rob Churchill is running the Airbrush Art Circus in October, which now that I've been, I'm like, I gotta go back, so I'm gonna try to figure out a way to make it to the October one. You know, somehow I want to take a pinstripe class, and we'll go through all that. Yeah, but anybody, again, you all have to go and visit Coast Airbrush at least once. It's an amazing place. It's just amazing. Everything. Again, I have over 100 gigabytes of video and pictures and everything, so that you guys will be able to go and experience it for yourself. Obviously, some of that is actually part of the trip. So we went down to the Petrified Forest. On the way back, we also stopped at the Grand Canyon. So there's a little bit of extra footage of like the actual travels to and from. But then there's a lot of video that's just like literally being there, the stuff that happened, going around, showing. Obviously, I'm not gonna like sit the camera through the whole class and show you the class. That would defeat the whole purpose. But yes, the question I guess everybody's gonna ask is like, was it worth the money, like to go and take the class? Not only the cost of the class, but the hotel, food, travel, all of that stuff added up, right? It adds up. It's worth every penny, and I still spent some of my own money in there buying stuff that I liked and that I seen and they showed and they explained to me. And yes, when you go there, make sure you have a little bit of extra spending cash, because you were walking, and even if it's just an Iwata keychain or like one of the happy triggers, like mods for your airbrush or some stencils, you're gonna want to walk out with something, right? They have a lot of stuff. Like, yes, it's the Disney World for airbrush artists. Yes, the La Valley poster. Yes, there was actually another poster that I grabbed some, and then I forgot to actually grab it when I was leaving, so it kind of stayed on the table, and I hope somebody picked them up. Guys, you guys gotta all go. All right, now when it comes down to the event, the actual Airbrush Rendezvous, it was sick. I got to, right off the bat, I gotta say, mega, like, special. Like, I'm gonna tear up just saying it, bro. I gotta say a special thank you to David Monig over at Coast Airbrush. He just like went above and beyond. Obviously, you guys seen me on his live at 5. That's when I walked in. I had no idea they were gonna go live. We were driving, like going from our hotel to there, and then I got the notification they were going live. Walk in, Sig the body painter. If you guys don't know him, runs the front. He directed me to go sit in the back, and walked in. They're doing the live at 5. And then he, as you guys seen, he gifted me the Micron, which I still don't have in my possession. I'm going to throw... Dave, where's my Micron? No, they actually lost track of it, and then he found it like when we were already 3 hours down the road coming back, so he's going to ship it out to me and all that. Not a big deal, but first he gives me the Micron, and then the first day, they have the morning meeting for everybody, and... he called me on stage in front of everybody and gave me special recognition for having painted the panels and all that. And that was an amazing. I got a round of applause from everybody. So that was completely first it was completely unexpected for him to actually call me onto the live at 5 and then gift me the Micron. Like literally, I had my backpack stuffed with cash that I was gonna hand Dave to give me this Micron. That is literally the last one in existence. Because they're out. I literally tried to find one, and the only ones I could find are being like scalped for like 3 or 4 times the price, because people are starting to catch on that airbrushes are starting to become more and more rare as stuff is starting hard to get in, all that jazz. So Dave has one just for me. He's gonna ship it out to me, and yeah, he puts me on stage, get a round of applause, all that, and then there was the whole part of him having my artwork up there. And then he went and put Mike LaValle's artwork and his panels next to mine. And Chip Foose was supposed to get on that stage with not only Mike LaValle's artwork, but it would have been my artwork also in the back. And honestly, if Chip Foose would have got there and gone on that stage, I probably would have started just breaking down crying, because it was already pretty surreal to just have my artwork next to Mike LaValle's artwork on the stage. So I gotta thank Dave, just for running an amazing store, running an amazing event, giving me all the recognition that I didn't even expect any of that. Like, that's not why I painted the panels or anything. I just wanted everybody to have a good time, and I know I paint a lot of stuff for everybody. Nobody ever gives me anything back. Of course, I like money. People pay me with money. I'm not gonna argue about money, but having gotten all that recognition, the round of applause and stuff, it was surreal, bro. It was crazy, just insane. That whole part, Dave Monig is just like an amazing person. And yeah. Then there's everybody else. I gotta thank everybody else. Steve Leahy. Bro, Steve Leahy is an amazing, oh my god. Steve Leahy made a blade for me, so I'll show you guys this here in a second, but I got a blade from Steve. Totally, again, unexpected. He even handed it to me, and I'm just like looking at the blade like, whoa, this is really cool. And then I look up, and he's like making this face like, and I'm just like, what? And I look back, and literally across the top it says, Thanks for everything, Mike. Again, I almost busted out in tears. I could do it right now. It was crazy. So yeah, Chris, what's up, Chris? So I met Mr. Chris Garcia there in the chat. Met him there in person. Another amazing dude I met. But hold on. Let's not get. Let me just go down the list. So Steve was super great. I met Steve. It was awesome. I had a beer with Steve. Like, it was just awesome meeting all the people. But like, Steve was just, we've been interacting for so long that it was just nice to actually like put a face and body and a figure to everything that's been done and said. So yeah. Then there's like Rob Churchill. Rob helped run the class, the Luminor class, along with Dave Monig. Dave and Rob were my instructors for the Rendezvous. So I have to thank Rob again for just being amazing. He helped everybody with all their questions, was running back and forth, clearing panels, helping everybody spray in the booth. Not everybody has a lot of experience with a big gun, and even if you do, spraying Luminor is just a little bit different. It's a little bit different material. It's not like your typical paint. So it's something you got to kind of get used to, and he was rocking us through that. He was just an amazing instructor. It was just awesome to meet him and work with him, and gotta thank him just a bunch. The ringleader, many thanks to the ringleader, Rob Churchill. So, and then from there, it's just like everybody down the list. It was amazing to meet Jessie Madera. Again, amazing artist. It was cool to actually finally meet her. I've been bugging her in her live streams, going in there, messing around with her and giving her the panel, which you guys can see back here. I have to ship it off to her. She's actually spending some more time out there getting another project done or whatever. I'm sure you guys will see that over on her Instagram. But yeah, it didn't fit on her bag, so I have to ship that off to her. Who else? I have to actually give a lot of thanks also to Mr. Joe Vincent from Vincent Designs. So Joe was actually walking me through some of the House of Colors products over here. So they were showing me some of their clear and some of their kind of like degreasers and wipes that they use, especially when using like Createx and like mixing Createx with House of Colors and stuff like that. And they were kind of showing me some tips on what clears to use and why. And yeah, Joe was like super informative. He was there being a guest artist, and I don't know how I missed that he was actually being a part of the Rendezvous. I completely missed that. So I don't know, but anyway, I'm gonna have to paint him a panel and send it out to him, because he was just amazing. All the questions, even questions that I didn't ask, he was just there just to explain it, and it was just super informative. And seeing him do some of the tricks that he was doing while painting some of the panels that he was there, amazing guy. So yeah, who else? Everybody was super nice. Darren McKeague, if you guys don't know who that is awesome pinstriper tattoo artist, and he was super nice to meet too. He was a really nice person. Everybody, honestly, everybody was really nice. I gotta mention Bugs. So Bugs, when I handed him his panel, I had to giggle a little bit, because he said, is this mine? Can I take it home? And I said, yeah, bro, I painted it for you. It's yours. Like, and he was instantly, his words were like, give me your address, because I'm gonna send you a panel back. And he really loved his panel, and he was looking at it in the light, and I just know the whole time he was walking away, he was, oh man. So yeah. You're way too. Yeah, Chris. I was all over the place. We were all over the place. It was hard to not be all over the place. So yeah, everybody. Rhino. Everybody I met. I met Jen Mayberry. Jen was super nice to get pictures of me with most of the people I made panels for. There were some people I couldn't find. So if I missed a picture with you, I think like Rhino. I don't think I ever got a picture of Rhino, because when it came down to taking the pictures, I couldn't find him. So there was that, and then I don't remember who else, but it was crazy. The whole Rendezvous was insane. Everybody was super duper nice, like I said, really professional. It was all business during the class times, and then afterwards, every day they kind of had like a little chill session. They had the guest artists kind of hanging out. The students were encouraged to like hang out and kind of check out the stuff. And And a lot of people were, I just don't know why they didn't hang out. A lot of people just kind of scooted right away. Even on that, like the first day on Thursday, I went there after we went to Legoland and came back, and a lot of people had already scooted, but there was still like a lot of artists back there just hanging out. Gerald Mendez, oh my God, Mr. Details, how could I I gotta thank Mr. Gerald Mendez. Also, he was also amazing to meet. Super duper nice, amazing artwork. Like honestly, I could say Gerald's artwork, video and pictures do not do it justice, because you don't get the effect of the aluminum that he puts his artwork. He literally grinds his artwork into the aluminum first, and then puts candy over the aluminum, and then paints and does artwork all over it. And when you see those things in the sun, like, oh my God, they are just like your mind is just crazy. Like he had this flask that had a goldfish on it, and I could have sworn the scales on it were like 3D. Like it just, you wanted to touch it, they were just like super coming out. Amazing guy. He was super fun to hang out with after hours. He really likes tequila. I had a shot with Gerald, just one, but I know some other people had more than one with him. But he was super nice. He definitely can hold his tequila. And yeah, he was an amazing person to meet. He was super nice. He was just walking everybody. He had his big vinylmation figure there. And yeah, it was super fun to meet him. Oh man, so it was just awesome. He wants to get one when you guys see each other again. Who commented on the Coast feed? Gerald is the Grandmaster. I'm so starstruck. Yeah, Chris. Yeah, he was like, I did not expect Gerald. He was crazy cool. So yeah, like all the people that I met, is just, if I missed your name or something, I'm sorry, but like it was just overwhelming. There were so many people, so much stuff, and like Chris says, everybody was just running around, and like honestly, like Dave and like the instructors, like all day, bro, they were just back and forth, going. Everybody was on their grind and getting all the students where they needed to be, and really cool atmosphere, and just it was just a really cool experience. So again, if you've never been, if you were on the edge, if you didn't know, I recommend anytime Coast Airbrush offers any kind of classes, you go and you sign up. I'm probably going to sign up for the Airbrush Art Circus, go and take a pinstripe class, because again, I'm interested in pinstriping. But anyway, guys, let's run you guys through what's on the table, and yeah, let's show you guys everything that I got, the swag and everything like that. So let's switch over to this other camera, and then we can go through here. So I guess we'll move this camera and start over on this side, because some of this is like swag, some of the stuff that I bought. So obviously we got a House of Colors product catalog and a House of Colors sticker. So I'm really interested in trying their clear. Joe, like I said, Joe, Vincent, and Reed DeCourcy were really walking me through this stuff, and there's some really interesting products that I really want to see that just help push the quality of what I'm doing, and help, just give it that final, so give it some of that. I got some FBS gold mask because we used some of this in the class, and actually after using it, this stuff is going to be good for a lot of stuff. So yeah, I bought some gold mask in 6-inch. I believe this is 11 yards worth of 6-inch gold mask, which for doing 12-inch wide panels, this is perfect. CSI was out there. I don't know why I'm showing it to this camera, on this camera here. So I got a couple of sample bottles of the CSI ceramics polish. So we'll be able to try that out. They were out there doing demos and stuff of their product, and they were really cool, and they were handing those out, so made sure to grab some of that. Did you get some water real quick? Okay, and then just go move it a little bit. I made sure to get me some Trulers. So Trulers actually hooked everybody up with a pencil and some stickers. You see these stickers right here. These are all stickers, and then you got this It's handy dandy. It's like a paint bottle opener, but it's also like a regular bottle opener, and then it has a paint lid cleaner, and it has a little ruler on there. But we actually use that for some parts of the class, so I actually went out and bought a Truler's pack of this super long one, and then again, since I'm doing 12-inch panels, they had these 12-inch rulers that are sticky, so you could just stick them on. And I kind of need these anyway because there is a little bit of math involved with the Luminor, and that'll make the math for the Luminor just super easy to do using the Trulers. It'll really just take a lot of the guesswork out of it, and I'll just be able to just mark off stuff. So we'll be able to show you guys how the Truler system works and how easy it's just going to make to measure stuff out and do all that. Now here's my pinstriping haul over here to get started. So I got some reducer, I got some one-shot white, and some brush cleaner, and then I got myself what brushes were these again? The Quad Zero, the Mac Quad Zero, the Double Zero, and the 2, which is like a small, medium, and wide brushes. So I made sure to pick those up just so I could start practicing and kind of start getting a little bit of a technique down, and also make sure I keep them clean and all that good jazz. So what else did I get here? Just get this thing to flash. One of these, or whatever, we can just light it up. Obviously I got myself a Luminor starter kit, so let me move you guys down here. So I got a Luminor starter kit. It comes with everything you need, and 2-ounce bottles of the materials here. Some Luminor stickers. Now I think a lot of people were going to look at 2-ounce bottles and go like, oh, that's so little. After using it and being in the class, I feel like 2 ounces is going to be like enough to get a couple of panels lit, which is going to be enough to get me going. Not only that, but I have these other ones already too, so I'll have 4 panels to kind of show around. And yeah, that's going to really do me good to start, right? And then from there, depending if we land a project or not, we could order some more materials. Let's go down more. Just gotta keep going here, and I could turn off the light so you guys. Let me just turn off the light real quick so you guys can see the. Oh yeah, look at that! Ah, boy, with the flashing mode. Oh, it's sick. Trust. So yeah, it shines really good. I don't know how well the camera actually picks that up with the light on, but the Luminor, obviously really awesome. Then behind me was a guy named Dan. I forget what. Dan. But anyway, he hooked me up with a koozie. He just walked over and handed it to me. He was like, yo, here's a koozie. You want a koozie? I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I'll take a koozie. Somebody on the Thursday night that I was there, I don't know if they were on Iwata rep or who, but they just walked up and handed me an Iwata cleaning rag, for some glasses or something, like a microfiber towel. I don't know. They just walked up and were like, "Here, you want one of these?" I was like, "Yeah, here, sure, why not? Throw it in my bag." so I grabbed that. Focus. Yeah, Danny Deonda. Yeah. And he was super nice. He just walked over and he's like, "Hey man, you want a koozie?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a koozie." Does it glow on its own, or it needs a black light? No, it doesn't need any kind of light. It glows on its own. It runs off of batteries, or you could run it off of power, like off of a wall. It literally lights up. I could turn it off and on, like with a switch. Look, boom, off, on, off, on. And there's like a flashing mode right in the middle here, somewhere. I kind of need to get these little inverters they sell are kind of not the best, I don't think, but we'll figure out as we go along. Again, this is just the test panel they provided us, and this is one over here with the Alien. We actually went through the whole process and learned how to paint Luminor with this other panel, which again, it is kind of a little process. So again, shout out to Mr. McKeag, Darren McKeag. If you don't follow him, it's at McKeag Art. He's super cool guy, super amazing, does amazing pinstriping, amazing tattoos. Definitely recommend go follow him. He also does live streams, which was I was like, what? You know, I went and followed him, so he was live over on Instagram. So if you, I know you guys like the lives, make sure you go and you follow Mr. at McKeag Art, MCKEAG Art. So yeah, I got myself a Createx Vinny. I don't know how that happened, but we got a Createx Vinny. That's cool. Then I met Kenny from Fisheye Filters, right? So every station had a kind of a Fisheye Filters flyer there. I didn't grab one. They actually, I asked them about the fisheye filters for the airbrushing, and he said that they're not out just yet. He's waiting on them, and they'll be out in a couple months. And hopefully we'll be able to get our hands on one when they launch, so that we could show it to you guys and bring you guys a good experience on how that works. All right, now we're making it to the good stuff. Let me move. I'm gonna just bring this whole camera right over here. Come on, come with me, because we're gonna have to get in close right here. I'm gonna have to bring it this way. So first, I'm gonna show you guys this from Mr. Leahy, right? Let me take this autofocus off. So here, if I just bring it in all the way. So I bought a print. Steve was selling these prints. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I'm trying to get, there you go. And then Mr. Gerald up here, up on this part, you can see Mr. Gerald signed it. And then Mr. Steve obviously has his signature on here already on the print, but then he signed it again for me right there. So he was selling these signed prints, and obviously Steve and Gerald were right there. So it was like, why not? And then of course Steve also gave me a painted blade, which I could honestly cry about, because it is one I seen on his, not on his live streams, but like on just following his Facebook and stuff. And yeah, it's a Skull Squad blade, guys. A Skull Squad blade. What? Steve did his research and he made us a Skull Squad blade. The name of the blade is called Mike's blade. Like Mike's brush, Mike's blade. So awesome. It's obviously, we got a custom frame, but he actually signed it in the frame, and then the painting itself was signed, and he gave me the certificate of authenticity and everything. Bro, I could start crying right now. So yeah, this is not even gonna hang in the garage. This is gonna be inside, really like probably next to my desk where I edit the videos and stuff. Thank you very much, Steve. Like, for real, it's just blowing me away. I kept telling you, when I first seen it, I was so, like, look at the blade and the skulls. I did not even notice that up here it said, thanks for everything, Mike. So super, super duper cool of Steve to do that for me. I had no idea. Like, that was top secret stuff that he was keeping to himself. I don't know. But yeah. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on. Alright. And then this next thing I'm going to show you here, something else I also bought that was not given to me. I bought this because I had to, because once I found out who this was, I had to have it. It didn't matter what it was. So this right here is the business card to Skip Baker. Now, some of you out there might know who Skip is. And again, it says Rapid Prototype and Design Manufacturing, if you're interested in something like that. He is an amazing person, and yeah, he is super duper talented at what he does. And I bought this from him, and this is a lid, like a lid to your airbrush. It goes over the top, and it has a badass skull. So this skull right here is actually the same skull that is on the Mike LaValle Dead Sled vehicle. and it's the same model, except without. Skip made sure to let me know that it's the same without the spiral eyes inside of the skull eyes here. As on the actual vehicle, it has spirals inside the eyes. But Skip is the one that actually made a lot of the custom parts or custom manufactured like stuff for the Dead Sled. So when I found that out, and then he's like, "I have these," I was like, "I want one." I don't even. I didn't even. It could have been a turd, a 3D print of a turd, and I probably would have bought it. So yeah, this is actually gonna go right back in its bag, and I'm gonna kind of put this just away up on somewhere with my Mike LaValle stuff, because this is where that belongs. And in case anybody ever asks, I have his business card inside of a plastic bag, and you know, I'll have it up on the wall so that people can actually see it and touch it, but it won't ever get messed up. I kind of don't want to even get paint on it because it's so nice. And that's just me. Maybe I'll order another one to actually use. But yeah, I think I want to take care of it more than anything. I should have had him kind of sign the card for me, I think. I just wasn't thinking ahead. But that's that. So now we could move over to the Mike LaValle memorabilia. So there is actually a posters that is missing. They had some of that tiger. I forget what the name of the painting was, but it's a tiger. Or no, I keep saying tiger. It's a lion. And it had fire and blue on one side and fire and red on the other side. And I had actually grabbed a couple of them and rolled them up. And then I think I forgot them on the table where I had all my stuff. So I wasn't able to bring that back with me. But other than that, I have some stuff to show you guys. So obviously, I don't know if these still make these or not, or sell these, but these are probably, again, just gonna go in a plastic cellophane and just kind of go up on the wall or something. So it's a True Fire paint mixing guide, and then to the original tribute. They still had some of the flyers from the original tribute. And then I got a sticker, a Mike LaValle sticker. And after seeing his work and stuff, and like I said, I was getting choked up because I kept looking over at the stage, and it was just crazy to see my artwork sitting next to Mike's artwork, and that was just like a thing, the whole event. And I didn't know what to think. I still don't know what to think. It was still very surreal. So yeah, it just makes me feel like I have to push my art even harder now. Obviously, I was already gonna come here, and we were gonna push it, but now it's like, bro, I have to push the bar hard. And then Jack, the owner of Trulers, made these vinyl banners for everybody, and they were free for anybody to take. And for some reason, at the end of the night, there was still a huge stack of them. I don't know why people didn't take them, but this is definitely going up on the wall around here, right next to the Createx Colors banner. And yeah, this is like supreme. Like, it's really nice, thick. Like, it's literally like the nice premium stuff that they make, like the really nice banners for like events and stuff out of. It's really thick, and you know, for the size of it, this thing's gonna last forever. And look at that picture, it's so sick. So I don't know why people didn't take these, but there was just a bunch of them left over at the end of the night. I don't know if you contact Coast or something and tell them you want one of these included with your order. I'm sure if they still have some left, they might throw one in. I'm not promising anything, but if they're sitting in the back, I'm sure they'd be like, yeah, we could do that for you. So those were awesome. Again, the Jack from Trulers, a big shout out to him for having these made and just having them out there for everybody to take. That was super cool. And then they did have these posters up as well. Again, I'm gonna probably wrap this, or like shrink wrap it, or put it up in an actual frame with glass, and you know, super duper dope, you know. and yeah, like I could still right now, I could get choked up just over the whole thing. And like I said, I have nearly 100 gigabytes worth of video from the whole trip. Not just being at Coast, but just from the whole entire trip. Um, there was quite a bit of video I took for you guys to show you guys everything how it went down, and kind of what you can expect from going to a place like this and taking one of these classes. So yeah, what did I miss here? Hi Kenneth, did I miss somebody? Is Kenny from Fisheye Filters in the chat? If he is, I can't see his message, but what's up Kenny, how you doing? It was awesome to meet you too as well. So like everybody that was there, again, it was super duper nice. And I'll start rolling out the videos. I'm gonna actually go inside. I have to dump the videos from my laptop to my main PC and then kind of start editing. And honestly, I shot enough footage that it's probably gonna take probably the rest of this month to roll it out, because I did get interviews with a lot of artists. Like I said, I filmed a lot of the trip there and a lot of the trip back, and I got a lot of footage while I was there, just kind of running around, showing what everything was happening. And I might narrate some of it just to kind of explain, like, hey, this is during this time, and yeah. Oh, one last thing before I forget too. There's one person I do have to mention, and that is Callie's Art. So if you go over on Instagram at Callies_art, CALIS_art, who was sitting next to me in the Luminor class, and I have to say it because it's true. But out of everybody that was there, he was the only one that invited me out to lunch. And on two separate occasions actually invited me out to lunch and made sure I got something to eat. So he was just a super nice guy. He was super talented as well. Go and check out his art. He does airbrushing and tattoos just like me, and he's kind of been at it for a little while, and he was in there taking the Luminor class. And yeah, super cool guy. His Luminor plan also looked really good at the end of the day. And I gotta give him a big shout out for just being a cool guy. We went out to eat. We went out to Tony's, got a big sandwich with him, and yeah, he was super duper cool. Switch cameras. Oh, sorry. So big shout out to Callie's Art again. If you go follow him over on Instagram, big cool guy. Go and tell him Mike sent you, and let him know. Like, go and check out his art. He's a super cool guy, super talented, and he was super awesome to meet. And yeah. Who else? I mean, there was just everybody I met. Chris Morrig. Everybody. Like, there was not one person that was just not nice. Like, Scott McKay was super nice, and we were chatting while I was at the checkout. He was also buying some stuff. Because we don't all get stuff for free, guys. Like, I don't want you guys to ever think that because I've gotten some stuff for free that everybody gets. Like, no, I still had to buy my Luminor. I still had to buy my Trulers. I had to buy my pinstripe brushes. All of us still spend a lot of money, but it just makes it that much better when a company does reach out and they send you something. It makes you appreciate it, and that's kind of how it's been, and that's how it's always been. And when Createch sends something, believe me, it's not just I don't just take it like, oh yeah, they just send me stuff. Like, no, it's like, yo, I can't believe they sent me something. It's still like, that's how it's been, and that's probably how it's always going to be. None of this is granted, and none of this is ever free. And yeah, Jess is in the in the chat, because yeah, she knows, like, I spent some money here, and but it's all for the future. I really believe in this Luminor stuff. And again, I'll turn off the lights so you guys can check it out. But I really truly believe in the product, and I feel like here coming soon, this is going to be super duper dope. Let me set the alien to kind of glow instead of flash. And I feel like it has a lot of applications that just haven't been tapped into yet. If I can find the switch. Where's the switch? Hold on. Let me zoom you in so you can see it. This one's a little bit brighter just because it doesn't have as much color on it, and I also think the batteries on the alien are kind of starting to die out. But oh wait, actually The camera kind of. The camera's not working. What's going on with the camera? Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Now it goes again. Or is it just the zoom not working? Nope. I touched it and it stopped working. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to mess with the wrong camera. That's my bad. I'm supposed to bring it up to this camera. And see here if I could avoid the glow of this. I should probably just replace the batteries in this. There you go. There you go. So you can see me turn it on and off. It's really dope. It's honestly really cool. I'd have to turn off the monitor to get closer because of the glare of the monitor, but it's super duper cool. I'd have to switch. I could switch over to this camera, honestly. See, there you go. I was being retarded there for a second. That was me. That was me not paying attention to what I'm doing. It's still gonna be hard to explain to people that it turns on and off. Like it's that whole crazy thing. So yeah, once I get some more panels lit up, I also need to get some wall adapters for it so that I could run it not off of batteries, because that's kind of, with the starter kit you obviously get the part that runs it off of the batteries, but you don't get a wall plug. But once I get a wall plug and everything and get some more panels kind of lit, we'll be able to kind of go from there. Lunch is on you next time, Chris. Yeah, I'm down. You didn't save any rainbow bagels? No, I didn't even know. I didn't see the rainbow bagels, dude. Everybody was rocking around with them. I did not even see them. So yeah, guys, like, it was just an amazing experience. I recommend all of you guys, at least, again, make the pilgrimage at least once over to Coast. If it's not for a class, just walk in there, check it out, ask some questions, get yourself some supplies. Obviously, you go to coastairbrush.com and order stuff, but that's not going to compare to actually walking in and seeing it. It will literally take your breath away. If you really love airbrush and you walk in there, you're going to be like, wow, wow. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. That's my Airbrush Rendezvous debrief. It was lots of fun. I recommend it. Every one of you guys should go. Yeah, Scott, it was a great time, and it was crazy. Someone painted bagels rainbow. No, they were like the inside. The inside of them was rainbowed out. It was crazy. Honestly, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. I haven't slept very much. Obviously, I don't know if you guys can tell from the big bags under my eyes and stuff, but it was awesome, and I can't wait for you guys to watch the videos, especially the interview videos, they're not very long, but they're gonna be very entertaining for sure. So keep an eye out on the channel for all that content coming soon. On the meantime, behind the scenes, I'm gonna be getting lit. I'm gonna be getting really lit, and then we're gonna come back, and once I got all those ready, we're gonna come back and really just show you guys what this can do and why I'm so excited. And yeah, I'm gonna order some wall chargers, get the panels ready, and we'll be jamming in no time. But in the meantime, I got some videos for you guys. All those videos are gonna go. Thank you guys again for all the support. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. It's not super duper. We weren't doing any painting, but I just wanted to show you guys everything and kind of just go over you guys everything that kind of went down, how it was. It was awesome. That's pretty much, it was awesome. Every single part of it was awesome. I didn't have no bad parts. But yeah, have a good night, everybody. I'll catch you guys in the next video. I'll catch you in the next video, whenever that is. So good night, Scott Voss. Good night, Blue. What's up, bro? Calvin. Yep. I'll get some rest. Dennis, how's it going? Carl Becker. all you guys, nameless subscriber, nameless. It's somewhat costly, so that's the whole thing is that's kind of a misconception, because it's you have to go and take the class to find out, but it's not really that expensive compared to, especially to like some other paints out there. Like honestly, there's nothing wrong with expensive paint. Like good not like House of Colors. If you want some really one of a kind paint, like it's gonna cost you, and honestly, for the cost of the Luminar, it's not that expensive. It is more of a process and the labor that's gonna be expensive than anything else. So, because yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna get into all that. If you want to know more about Luminar, go take the class. Go ask Luminor where the next class is and where, and go and get yourself informed. Go take class. We'll see you guys in the next video. Later, everybody. Oh my gosh, it's so much. I'm tired.